Our second day looking at BKKT has brought us good things, up by 21.66% today so far. Let's talk about why this has happened and what could be happening going forwards. So again, there is still about an hour to go until the market does close, but I want to give a few of my opinions based on what we have been seeing so far and talk about what I'm expecting going forwards. If it sounds good, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and do share this video with your friends and family. But of course, remember, it is not financial advice, it's just my personal opinion and nothing more. Do your own research and make sure you are aware of the risk. And the third thing I want to quickly talk about is the fact that we are doing a fundraiser for Save the Children. If you can donate, please do. 100% of the funds do go straight to Save the Children. So yeah, it will of course go towards helping children to have a better life. But now I've said that, we're going to jump into this video and have a look at what we are seeing for the stock in the past day or two. So where I want to start us off here is on the simple chart. So we'll just type in BKKT for this and you will see the way that we have been moving, because really it is quite good to see how much we are up. I'm very happy with it. So start off on the one day, you'll see it's very much a linear pattern that we have been seeing throughout the day. Don't get me wrong, from 9:30 up until 10 we didn't really see much at all. We had our first push up, but it basically came back down from there. But yeah, from 10, 10:30 we started to break out of this pattern and actually start to rocket again. Like I said, this has brought us up by over 20% so far today, which is a very good sign. And again, the question in a lot of people's minds is what comes next for the stock, because going back to the simple charts really quickly, you will know the story for the stock. We had a big push up from Friday into Monday and Tuesday. Coming into late Tuesday though, this started to fade out and we started to see a drop into Wednesday. And going forwards into early Wednesday, people were definitely unsure as to where the stock was going next, and it was quite hard to read, and it still is. But obviously coming towards late Wednesday now, we are seeing that big rise up, and again, a lot of people are wondering what to do with this stock. Well, my personal opinion is simple, but I'll get into that in just a moment. First, I want to give you guys a rundown of the technical indicators on the 1 day, on the 5 day, and quickly on the 1 month as well. Not that there is too much to look at there, other than the stock that we have been, looking at, and of course the pattern that we have been seeing in this time period. So, the 1 day data shows us that we are sat on the moving average. We are crossing over that now because, of course, we have seen this big push up and now we're moving down slowly. It has had the time to catch up, so we are sat exactly on that, which isn't necessarily good or bad, but again, it has caught up and we are running alongside it, which is fairly okay. The trend on the RSI is also perfect at 48. Now, bear in mind, 50 is neutral. This couldn't be much better if we tried, so I'm happy to see that. The trend on the MACD is also looking fairly okay. Yes, it is becoming bearish after this drop, but it's not too bearish. And again, with the 1 day data, another push up and this could all change. But for those of you who are looking to day trade this stock or whatever, that is the 1 day that we are seeing so far. Now, the 5 day is more inclusive in my eyes. This is generally speaking where I like to look to, if not the 1 month. We can see on the 5 day that we're sat on a moving average of 27.17, so you can expect it to be a little bit lower than where we are right now. It hasn't really had the time to catch up because of this big push that we have seen most recently, but yeah, it's not too far behind, and it certainly is on its way up as well. The trend for the MACD now is a little bit bullish, we can see, so it's not looking too bad ultimately. Again, we're starting to see some consolidation on the bullish end of this, which is a good sign. And coming up to the RSI, we can see that the figure is 57. Now bear in mind, 50 is neutral, so really this is not too bad. It's a little bit high, but you would kind of expect that after the big push that we have sustained. Although from the highs of the RSI most recently in this most recent push up, we are definitely coming down to a more normal level, which is a very good sign. So let's talk about what I'm doing with this stock and what I would be doing if I was looking to buy it. Well, from what we have seen today, things are still looking very good, because one fear that I did have across all of these stocks, whether it be Mark, whether it be PHUN, DWAC, BENE, one fear that I had amongst all of these is the potential of these dropping and people losing interest. And again, it's very soon to say whether that is going to happen or not, but I think in the short term, this has shown me that we do still have the momentum to make some trades. Now again, whether this plays out into the mid-term, into the long term, and we see these stocks become valued at like this in the long term is unclear right now. But I think for a short to mid-term trade, there is some potential here. Now, of course, I would be very, very careful when looking to enter this stock. And right now, today, I personally would not buy it. Like I have said with a few of my other videos, I am personally more of a risk-aware trader. I understand that a lot of people are not. I understand that a lot of people are looking to speculate and make those bigger profits. But for me, I'd be looking to see some consolidation at this range, if not a small drop from where we are right now, before I was looking to buy the stock. I think, yes, it does have potential. I think, yesterday's growth is a good sign, but ultimately I'm looking for more consolidation. Today has shown us that good things are possible, and even looking out to the 5-day chart, like I said, of course we have been higher than this by a little bit, so it is something that can possibly happen, but realistically I want to see some support before I was looking to buy this one, because if I was to buy the stock right now and it was to see a bit of a drop, I could of course have saved some money by getting in at a better price, and of course if it drops lower than that, I could have actually saved myself from losing a lot of money. So I'd be quite cautious with this one, but I think if you are looking to buy it, if it is something that you are interested in, the opportunity could arise. If you guys do like a bit more risk, of course, by all means feel free to buy the stock if you do wish to do so, but from where I'm standing, I just like to be a bit more cautious. Now today's volume figure is on 50.63 million, which isn't too bad. Now yesterday's figure, if we looked at that, was a little bit higher as you would expect. This figure was at 77 million. Now like I said, we do still have about half an hour to go until the market does close, so anything could happen and this figure could step up. Bear in mind it's only coming from Yahoo Finance anyway, but the volume figure is still stepping down, and it has been stepping down ever since the highs that we saw 3 days ago. So look back to the high that we saw over here, if it will allow me to highlight it. You'll see that our volume figure for this period was 211 million. So yeah, we are coming down in volume. Really, we want volume to not drop too much lower than this, especially going forwards into tomorrow. So really, I'm looking for some support at this range, whether that be at 30 or at least 28, let's say, whether that be at 25 or all the way down here just above 20 like what we have found in the past. I think if we see another day tomorrow of consolidation, whether it be consolidation slightly downwards or consolidation slightly upwards, I would still be quite happy with this stock. I think we would definitely be in more of a strong position. I think even if we were to see a drop tomorrow, it's something that could possibly happen. I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world, because when we think about this company on a wider basis, or when we think about the stock on a wider basis, it is up big. You know, if we were to see a bit of a drop, people taking profits, I wouldn't be too concerned. And it does not mean that there could not be another run up. But realistically, that is all hypothetical. It depends on what happens tomorrow, because of course, that will give us more data. So I would basically avoid buying the stock until at least tomorrow, just so we can see the general direction of where we are going. Because I understand that a lot of people are going to get FOMO'd into buying this one. But I think whilst it could be a good buy, the data is still unclear in my eyes, and again, you guys may disagree, tell me in the comment section. I just like to be a bit more risk aware, and it doesn't mean that I would not consider buying the stock. I just want to see some more consolidation at this level before I would really contemplate doing so. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further, we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks, including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes, and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.